My name is Lisa. I work for a company while also managing my household. I live with my husband, Noah, and our daughter, Madison. Come to think of it, we haven't used the hot plate in a while.
Yeah, you're right. But what made you think of that all of a sudden?
Well, I just thought it'd be a waste not to use it since we bought it. How about we cook something on the hot plate for dinner tonight?
Oh, then I want okonomiyaki.
Oh, nice choice, Madison. In that case, I'll go with yakisoba.
Okonomiyaki and yakisoba sounds like tonight's a teppan, griddle-cooked, meal night.
Yay. Oh, but now I kinda want pancakes too.
Oh, that sounds good too. And if we make the batter thinner, we could even do crepes.
Crepes. Mom, can we really make crepes at home?
Of course we can. But we only have bananas for fruit, so they'll have to be banana crepes.
A savory crepe with tuna and lettuce sounds great too.
Are unsweet crepes actually good?
Yeah, the slightly sweet batter with a salty filling is an addictive combo.
Not sure if it'll work, but wrapping yakisoba in a crepe could be interesting.
Yakisoba, inside a crepe. Is that even tasty?
I don't know. If it's about the look, wrapping it in an omelet might be better.
Well, you never know until you try. Let's give it a shot. We always spent our days together like this, enjoying each other's company. Then one day, my older brother Ben came over to introduce his fiancée.
Let me introduce you, this is my fiancée, Henry.
I'm Hemi. It's nice to meet you all, and I look forward to getting to know you.
Congratulations to both of you. Henry, I'm looking forward to having you in the family.
Congrats. Congratulations.
You guys are having a wedding, right? We're definitely coming.
Thanks, Noah. Once we set a date, we'll be sure to invite you.
I made a special meal today to celebrate you too. I hope you'll stay and enjoy it with us.
Well, thank you so much, Lisa. I can't wait to try your cooking.
Henry's father is the president of a life insurance company. He's a refined and distinguished man. Ben happened to meet Henry through a fortunate connection, which eventually led to their engagement. As we were chatting about all this, I suddenly found myself alone with Henry.
By the way, Lisa, if you don't mind me asking, is it true that you didn't graduate high school? That you started working right away?
Oh, I see my brother told you about that. Yes, it's true. I dropped out of high school shortly after enrolling and started working.
Oh my. So Ben was telling the truth. I can't believe there's someone nowadays who didn't even finish high school.
Henry.
The thought of welcoming someone like you into the family, just imagining it gives me chills. It's absolutely unthinkable.
Because of my lack of formal education, Henry developed a strong dislike for me. After that, we could hardly have a proper conversation. Despite everything, the day of their wedding finally arrived.
Wow, this is amazing. Everything is sparkling everywhere.
Yeah, this is a seriously fancy venue. Even I'm getting excited now.
Please, just don't get too carried away with Madison, okay?
Hey, everyone. Thanks for coming today.
Ben. That tuxedo looks absolutely amazing on you.
Yeah, it really suits you, Ben.
Yeah, Uncle Ben, you're sparkling too.
Thanks, everyone.
When we entered the family waiting room, Ben, dressed in his tuxedo, greeted us warmly. As we complimented his appearance, the excitement in the air grew. This was really happening. Still riding that excitement, we finally stepped out of the waiting room.
Finally. You sure took your time. I was waiting forever.
Henry, you look absolutely beautiful in that dress.
Congratulations on your marriage. Ben is one lucky guy. You look amazing.
Oh, really? Thanks. Anyway, Lisa, you can leave now.
Huh? What?
This luxurious venue, the bride and groom's stunning attire. Things someone like you could never afford. For someone who never even finished high school, this must be a once-in-a-lifetime sight. You've had your fill, haven't you? So go on, get out of here.
What? How could you say something like that?
I know you don't like me, Henry. But at least let me attend the wedding.
Oh, please. You and I live in completely different worlds. There's no way I could introduce someone like you as family. Honestly, I didn't even want you here in the first place. You should be grateful I even let you step foot in this venue.
You? Are you seriously saying that?
Oh, but Noah, you can stay if you'd like. You did go to college, right? But Lisa? Absolutely not. I can't accept someone who didn't even graduate high school as family. If you regret it, then blame your past self for making such a stupid decision.
Seeing Henry laughing arrogantly, I realized that forcing myself to stay at the wedding would only cause trouble for others. So, I decided not to attend the ceremony. The next day, I noticed multiple missed calls on my phone. Hello? You've been calling me nonstop, and I'd appreciate it if you stopped.
You finally answered. What the hell did you do?
I didn't do anything.
Don't lie to me. Since yesterday, we've been flooded with insurance policy cancellations. On top of that, reporters have been showing up at my house, bombarding me with questions about what I said to you. There's no way this isn't your doing out of spite.
Even if I wanted to, how exactly could I pull something like that off?
I don't know. That's why I'm calling to ask you. If this keeps up, our company's stock and revenue are going to take a major hit. Worst case, the whole company could collapse.
I don't know what you expect me to do. Even if I had done something, which I haven't, what exactly do you think I could do to help your company now?
Don't ask me. That's your problem to figure out.
Ugh. That's unfortunate. But you know, I never even graduated high school. I'm not capable of doing anything. It's sad that your company is in trouble, but honestly, isn't this just karma? Anyway, I'm hanging up now. Good luck fixing your mess.
Wait a minute. Do you really think I'm going to let this slide? I'll keep calling you over and over until you fix this.
That's actually really annoying, so could you not?
Then do something about this situation. Tell the reporters it was all a lie or something. And seriously, why the hell is this even happening in the first place?
Henry started yelling at me over something I had nothing to do with, demanding that I fix it. I was about to hang up, feeling completely exasperated, but it seemed she wasn't ready to give up. Just as I was wondering what to do.
Too bad for you. At this point, there's no stopping what's coming.
When you do bad things happen to you. That's just how it works.
Noah. Madison.
You too? Don't tell me. This was your doing.
You could say we did, or you could say we didn't.
Justice is something everyone decides together.
We're talking nonsense. Just tell me what you did.
That day, I was recording everything with Mom's old phone.
What? A video.
Yeah. The moment you started saying interesting things, I instinctively moved Madison behind me. Thanks to that, she got everything you said and did perfectly on camera.
Now that you mention it, I do remember Madison holding up a phone in the waiting room.
So I gave that video to Uncle Ben as a present.
What? You gave it to Ben.
Yeah, and let's just say, he was not happy about it. He was so pissed off that he made sure every single relevant person saw that video.
Huh. Every relevant person. Wait, you don't mean the entire wedding guest list?
Who knows? Ben just told me he made sure all relevant parties were informed. Judging by this mess, though, it might have been literally everyone.
No way. This can't be happening. But even so, why would that lead to mass policy cancellations and reporters?
Because people love gossip, duh.
Bad news travels fast. The worse the story, the quicker it spreads.
Social media is full of posts about what you said yesterday.
This is ridiculous. People are way overreacting. This was just a little spat between a bride and her sister-in-law.
You don't get to decide that. Not only was what you said horrible, but you're also the daughter of a major company's president. Did you really think the public wouldn't react?
How dare you? How dare you do this to me? Because of your reckless actions, my family has lost millions. Millions. I will never forgive you. You're going to pay for this one way or another.
It seemed that while I was unaware, Noah, Madison, and even Ben had taken action on my behalf. As Henry continued to irrationally blame us, suddenly.
Stop trying to shift the blame onto my family.
Ben, do you even realize what you've done? If this keeps up, my father's company is going to be in serious trouble.
That's my line. How dare you say such horrible things to Lisa? Lisa dropped out of high school because of me.
What? That's ridiculous. She probably just couldn't keep up with her studies and dropped out, right?
Wrong! I originally planned to start working right after high school. Our family wasn't well off, so there was no way we could afford college tuition. That's why I decided to get a job so that Lisa could go to college.
What? This is the first time I'm hearing any of this.
Of course it is. I was planning to tell you at the wedding while also expressing my gratitude.
This takes me back. You were so mad at me back then.
Of course I was. I was supposed to be the one earning tuition money, but instead, you took on that role. By the time I realized what was happening, you had already dropped out and found a job. I had no reason to start working right after high school anymore.
But I didn't want you to give up your future for me. Honestly, I didn't have anything I particularly wanted to do, so.
You might have found your passion while in college. Why would you decide something so huge without even talking to me first?
It's fine. I chose this path, and I have no regrets. Besides, my hard work paid off. Now, I'm an executive at KS Corporation's headquarters.
What? KS. That's a major top tire company, and you're an executive there.
Yes. I guess I never mentioned it.
No, you definitely didn't. Wait, does this mean I just picked a fight with a KS executive?
As soon as I revealed my position, Henry started to panic. And then.
So, you finally understand the mess you've created, huh?
Father, no, you've got it wrong. I didn't mean for this to happen.
Do you really think that kind of excuse is going to work? Thanks to you, our company's stock price just hit an all-time low. Asterisk. Contracts are being terminated left and right. How do you plan to take responsibility for this?
But I never thought it would turn out like this.
You are the daughter of this company's president. Your words and actions carry weight. Asterisk. I have told you time and time again to always be mindful of that.
But seriously, who would ever expect a high school dropout to be an executive at KS? If anything, it's her fault for keeping that a secret all this time.
Stop blaming others for your mistakes. How do you still not understand that your entire way of thinking is flawed? Insulting your husband's family over something so trivial, that is completely unacceptable.
But anyone who didn't even graduate high school is obviously worthless. How was I supposed to know she dropped out for her brother's sake?
That's exactly the problem. Judging people only by their education is just wrong. Thinking you understand someone based on just one aspect of their life? That's ridiculous.
And for the record, I never graduated college either.
You didn't. This is the first I've heard of it.
Oh, please. How do you not know your own father's education history?
Under Gonzo's harsh scolding, Henry finally fell silent. Then, Ben spoke up.
Either way, there's no way I can marry someone who would say such awful things to my family. I'm calling off our engagement.
What? But we already had the wedding. You can't just cancel it now.
Of course he can. No one in their right mind would want to stay involved with you after this disaster.
What are you saying? Are you telling me you, my own father, are abandoning me too?
Obviously. If I don't cut ties with you, our entire company could go under. Honestly, I should be making you pay for all the damages you've caused.
Damages? You are talking about suing me.
Seems like the only reason he isn't doing that is because he's still being merciful as your father.
Not to mention, the amount you'd be sued for is so massive, you'd never be able to pay it back in a lifetime.
You acting like this isn't your problem. This is all your fault. You ruined my life. What am I supposed to do now?
That's not our problem. You're the one who destroyed your own future. What you should be doing now is accepting the consequences and reflecting on your actions.
What? This all started because you hid your true position. You should be apologizing to me.
Yeah. Judging from everything I've heard, I don't think that would have made a difference. Sooner or later, you would have done something just as bad.
Exactly. In a way, it's actually better that we found out now instead of later.
For our company, though, this was the worst possible timing. But that's on me as a parent. Henry, I disown you. I never want to see your face again.
Well then, I'll be hanging up now. It'll be tough, but do your best to survive from here on out.
If you love someone, you should cherish the things they cherish too. Bye-bye.
No. Why? How did it come to this?
And with that, I hung up the phone, hearing the sound of Henry dropping hers on the other end. Shortly after, her engagement was officially annulled, leaving her completely alone. On top of that, she was disowned not only by Gonzo but by the entire family, making her truly isolated in the world. To restore the company's reputation, Gonzo publicly announced their severed ties with Henry, which only fueled the media and social media frenzy. For days, her name and face were constantly in the news. And whenever she walked outside, people would whisper and point at her behind her back. Once accustomed to a life of luxury, she now lived the complete opposite. Avoiding attention and leading a humble, difficult existence. As for my family.
Man, I feel kinda bad barging in on a yakiniku night.
What are you talking about? You're the one who said you wanted yakiniku.
Well, yeah, I did say that.
Still, thanks for bringing such high-quality meat. I could keep eating bowls of rice forever with this.
Right? It's so good. Madison wants seconds.
Oh, me too? I'm totally going for another bowl.
All right. Just don't eat so much you regret it later. Since that day, we've been living peaceful, happy days. For some reason, the hot plate became a big hit in our household. And it had been making frequent appearances on our dining table. Tonight, we decided to have yakiniku. So we invited Ben over, and thanks to the high-quality meat he brought, it was shaping up to be quite the luxurious yakiniku party. Watching Madison and Noah get all excited over the meal, I felt a sense of warmth and happiness. As I looked at my family gathered around the table, the hot plate, I thought to myself, I hope we can keep sharing meals like this together for years to come. And with that, we continued to enjoy our time together, wrapped in the happiness of family. If you enjoyed this video, we'd be thrilled if you subscribed to our channel. Subscribing means you'll receive notifications for new videos, keeping you in the loop with all our latest content. Your support is vital to our growth. Let's enjoy and grow together.